Hello, everybody. Uh, Gravitational report today. Yes, you probably understand what's cooking in the morning, probably, or overnight. You have this internal visions that gains you wisdom from within. That's what it's the owl here. Pick it up the owl because that's what the energy is for it. It's the moon that exiting Scorpio that tells you uh, gain the wisdom, but that wisdom has to grow. That wisdom it will takes time to be prepared, not just this raw uh, beginning of the wisdom from within you. So today, that wisdom at the end of Scorpio is gonna come to you. You might gonna feel it from the last night, and you're gonna feel it through the day. But what is that we're talking about? An owl. An owl is at the night is the eagle, like the eagle of the day. They are a symbol of paranormal wisdom, and you will learn the paranormal wisdom that could be a deja vus, or if you're in divine relationships, those could be a telepathic communications, deep understanding. uh that is the intelligence, okay. It is about doing the greatness from within you for it, and can be used as a force, like things that are forced from within you. You need to understand that the owl is a bird that hunt. All right. So you may feel like you're haunted or hunted, but you're hunted from wisdom. You That's what this is within the Scorpio, this deep dive within the Scorpio. That process is finishing now within the moon when I exiting Scorpio. All right. Um, that represents a zymology, and zymology is the process of fermentation. What I mean by that, if you're making a wine, you have to crush the wine. Becomes the juice. You have to take care of the rest of the stuff that left over, the hard stuff. Then you have to let it, the wine, in a stable temperature so the wine can get ready. That's what this is right now. That's what the energy will be today. And that is the wisdom from within you that you're going to gain through this period. All right. And it's about to be reborn, to be rebirthed. Remember that. All right. So let me go begin with the daily gravitations for it. Yes, in the morning, 7 o'clock. You're going to experience some wise things because the ascendant is in 25th degree of Leo, the wisdom. That's how the day begins with the wisdom from within. You're going to be have these reflections, maybe your dreams or deja vus or inner processing of from within your brain, and you feel that divine energies from within you. All right. So it's going to be interesting because during that time, we have the MC is at 18 degrees, 35 minutes. North Node, 18 degrees, 22 minutes. Uranus, 18 degrees, 47 minutes. That is the energy of Taurus to fix the thing in the material world. Okay? That's what this is. Mars is also there. He's in 21 degrees. This energy has been piling it up over and over and over again. And we're not going to discuss that. But that energy, it is about you to fix, finally, to come up with this let go of this surrendering of the things you're fighting. So you can stop the fight for ultimate understandings from within you. There's certain things you can't fight. You just have to accept. Beautiful sextile with Venus that is in Cancer. divine energies from Saturn is going to be all day pretty much. And there is a beautiful trine from the moon that is supporting this process of wisdom. No fight, but peace. Do the things with peace. So that is going to be at 7 o'clock. At 8 o'clock, the ascendant is going to be in Virgo. Divine support from Jupiter. There will be and a lot of growth. The MC is in Gemini, which is you might gonna look at it, what's surrounding you, not only as a material things, but is any material things are needed from within you, and realize what you needed, what you needed, and what you lost. There's gonna be this internal realizations. The MC is at 3 degrees of Gemini, and it's going to oppose basically it's going to join kind of like the energy from Mars and Uranus, but later on that energy will shift. But it's kind of like giving you things that why your material world is not in order, because the things that are around you, maybe the wrong people, maybe the wrong situations, maybe the wrong ideas, maybe wrong advices from people who are surrounding you. Maybe you did something wrong with the things that are around you. Now you have to fix it, whatever the case might be. But it's point you that you to look from within surrounding. Pluto is helping you with that transformations. Basically, like the owl comes in to help you out from within you. At 9 o'clock, the ascendant is in Virgo. The MC is at 17 degrees, which is mid Gemini. And that energy of the mid Gemini now, it's going to be like, okay, let me fix things. Let me fix surrounding. Let me fix the things on me. Let me get this answer. I understand there was something that needed to be done, but it wasn't done. And now I suffer, and I do this, and I do that. You're going to become your best friend to yourself and look from within you. You did what you're supposed to. And that evaluations is going to come in from the Sun and Leo, that squaring sees the things, sees the wisdom, seek that wisdom from the MC. But the square with Mars, Uranus, and the North Node, it's pushing you. Those are the things you can't fight. But you have to look, you have to work it out, the issues. Saturn is opposing the Sun. It's kind of like gain this wisdom, gain this situation, because on August 8th, energy is going to be a little different from this, but it's going to be related to the all this. You are preparing for all this. All right. The ascendant in Virgo, it's a healing time. That's going to be trying with Pluto, and Pluto, which is the hidden god from within, is going to tell you get to work. And you're like, what do you mean? Just get to work. Do something. If you're not doing anything, then how you going to do it? And the moon is on a sextile with Pluto, and the moon is a trine with Venus. It's supporting this divine Venus, this divine feminine from within, because of the family. All right. That's what this is. Do the right things, let go of the bad things, so you can be the right female in the family, but also work with the Mars in the masculine energy. That energy is going to be the wisdom for it. So the queen has to learn to cooperate with the king, but the king has to learn not to be aggravated, but to work with the queen. That is the wisdom that the owl is going to teach us today for it. At 10 o'clock, the ascendant is in Libra. It's going to opposing Neptune and Jupiter, but the ascendant is going to trine Pluto. The ascendant is going to look the hidden wisdom for it. It's going to have a sextile with the moon. The MC is at 1 degree in Cancer. Okay. And that MC that is at 1 degree in Cancer, all right, it's got a trine with the moon, supporting the family within this. Okay, this divine energy that there are from the MC is going to come as a moment within your soul. And that's going to be around the 10 o'clock. The truth has to be the truth. It can't be no more than the ultimate truth. And not acting on the truth, there is the fight in there. So, big support is going to come in with Jupiter trining the sun. That energy has been for quite a while. And Neptune trined with Venus, and the moon trined with Venus. So is the moon trining Neptune. That energy is a emotions, healing the emotions from within. It's the water signs. Okay, we're talking about Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Okay, a lot of inner intuition, but the intuitions, when you listen to the intuitions, you're gaining the wisdom. And that's what this energy around 10 o'clock will be good for you. At 11 o'clock, the ascendant moves at 12 degrees in Libra. As a daily routine, you probably understand that now you're looking for the growth, we're looking for the sun. And it's sextile the sun that trines Jupiter. The Jupiter is retrograde. What it means? It means that you're looking deeply within the spiritual realm to grow there. You can't grow materialistically until you've been growing the soul for it. So MCs and Cancer is about the spirit is within the family. Sextile everything that is on Taurus. Beautiful, kind of like a self-talk about the material things, realizations about material things, gain the wisdom from within. Saturn gives the wisdom to Venus, and MC is gonna pass between 11:30, 11:30ish through Venus. It's gonna join forces within this. Okay, so be mindful that Pluto is opposing Venus. Maybe you feel the pain, you feel like you don't wanna change, you don't want to feel love or self-hatred or something it is from within you. No, just trust the love. The love heals everything. Okay, but you gotta take a stand. You have to take an actions for it. That is gonna be this cardinal changes that is in Cancer from within you, the family. All right, that's what it's gonna be the focus. At 12 o'clock, the ascendant is still in Libra, 24 degrees. The MC is between Cancer and the Leo is going to be preparing to entering the Leo. Beautiful trine from the moon and Neptune in there. Beautiful energy. Beautiful transition because it's finally gained the wisdom that you need. The wisdom with you to grow as a kid, you to grow your kids, but you also to do evaluations about how did you grow. A wisdom. So the growth, it's all the time. Okay, you can grow up from a baby to a child, from a child to a young adult, from young adult to a male, female, and then to husband, wife, to wise man, and king and queen. And that's how it goes. For it, whatever your growth is, it's supported. It's telling you to grow. Okay. Neptune has got a divine energy towards the ascendant in Libra, which is about that will be helping you within the relationship with the divine, but also relationship between divine and you, but with everyone else. Okay, that is the house of the partnerships, the relationships with everything. Saturn is entwined with the ascendant, which just says like, hey, I'm supporting this. I'm giving you this. Fate, this destiny from within you, look from within. All right. So at 1 p.m., the ascendant moves into Scorpio. It's going to be at 6 degrees, divine energy from Jupiter. That is about like, okay, did you did something? Did you something die from within you, remove from within you? You look in the truth, or you always blame others, but when are you going to look from within? If you are the problem, have we ever look at it that maybe you are the problem? So a lot of internal evaluations during that time because of ascendant is at the 6 degrees of Scorpio and sextile in Mercury. Inner talks, healing through inner talks. But if you listen your ego, Mercury is squaring the moon. Maybe have aggravation talks or desire to create aggravation talks. Why? Because other have to do something for you? No, 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 no. Don't demand others to do something for you. The biggest lesson of Scorpio is don't use others, use yourself. See yourself. Okay? Use your own self. And that is a big lesson for the Scorpio's energies. The moon actually is going to be preparing to move into um, to Sag, and she's going to be like the 0 degrees of Sagittarius. It's entering for it, but the effects of Scorpio is going to be really for it. Be mindful that between the hours of 1 to 3, don't make communications for it. Mars is opposing the moon. Maybe something with your feminine side. Okay. The moon represents 3 females. Okay. Those 3 females is you looking to a mother, you as a mother, and you as a mother to your children. All that. So be mindful about that moon at coming out into Sagittarius, because during this intense aspect, specifically everything against Taurus, which is a Mars, Uranus, and the North Node, you can create something that you kind of like can do it. Also, be mindful that the MC and the Sun they are together within an a Leo, squaring all that, and be mindful about these energies. Okay, look from within, have inner communications for it. But if it's about love, Venus, the moon, it's trining with Venus, that is in Cancer. It's trining Jupiter, and it's trining Neptune. Proper visions, proper spiritual growth, and is about you to grow up in the family. That's what the energy will be. Okay, there is that divine support from Jupiter to the ascendant. Get to that energy, grow spiritually, because Jupiter is retrograde in Aries. This is like a Mercury retrograde on, I don't know, squares or maybe hundreds instead of squares. So be mindful about these energies. 2 p.m. the ascendant is right at 18 degrees of Scorpio. Oh, yesterday's energy is back. It is back. Wow, I don't want it. I don't want to deal with it. It's too much. I don't like it. I'm facing my old karma. Why do I deserve this? Why is that? It is about you to get to work and fix the things that you need to work on it. It's giving you the love from Venus towards the ascendant and the proper visions from within. You to be able to fix these situations that you are, but you have to depend on you. And that is going to be this wisdom that it's from within you to look your shadow work. Is the same thing like the owl hunting at night in the dark. Now you have to become the wise owl that hunt itself down into the darkness. That what this energy can help you. The moon that it's already at Sagittarius is got very good sextile with Pluto. Pluto's got divine energy towards MC that is in 29 degree of Virgo. It's going to be like you do the shadow work, you heal, but you have to do it. That's what the pressure is, to point you, to force you, to put you down. And that is what the wisdom is, to force. That force is for good, you to change for good. At 3 p.m., the sun and the moon coming together. Now the focus is there. Now is the focus of everything to be spoken out. But how? First from within. This is only an energy, not action. You to see what you are going to deal with. When that energy goes into the MC, then you're going to deal with it. It's going to be a little different, but it's going to tell you you have to deal with. So there is a beautiful trance with Venus and Neptune, good visions. It's about family, it's about the things. MC is in Virgo, which is point out like fix your visions. Okay, the MC is opposing Neptune. It says like fix your visions. If you got the wrong visions, you won't be able to heal what you know. If you have the wrong diagnose, how would you feel the patient? That's what this is, energy in there. All right. And MC is trining everything in Taurus, which is Mars, Uranus, and the North Node. Calms down. It calms down the Mars, the warrior. It's like, hey, calm down. We're the doctors. We're going to look into it. We got to fix this situation. All right. And that's what is going to be this energy of that time. But you are going to deal with that energy later on. Okay. You're going to deal with this energy when the MC goes into Sag. So 4 p.m. the ascendant is at mid Sagittarius. It's going to tell you do the things. You're going to be okay. We're giving you a vision for that energy. The MC now is in Libra. You dealing with the energy that you saw in Libra previously for it, and now that energy is just like you have to deal with me. It's about relationship. It's opposing Neptune and Jupiter for it. If you have not properly grow, if you don't have proper vision, how would you feel the relationships? That's why later on, when the MC moves at the mid Libra, the jinx will change. But the beginning, that's what the energies will be for it. It's got a beautiful trine with Neptune, and Neptune trines Mars, Uranus, and the North Node. Now it's beautiful place you to look for from within and change, upgrade, transform, and so on and so on. Do an expressions like what did you do? What did you change? How did you evolve? What did you gain that wisdom? The Saturn is going to trine the Sun at 14 degrees in Leo. Maybe go and do expression towards someone elder, father figure, maybe husband who is ready to be a father, or someone who is more wise than you. Beautiful time to have a talk. So at 5 o'clock, the ascendant, it's a 25 degrees of Sag, beautiful divine energy is coming from Venus, and Saturn supporting divine energy towards Venus. Expression about you to become the wise woman, the goddess in the family, not just the mother, not just Lilith, the goddess. Your goddess part giving to create the goddess family, where within the family, the God comes first. Okay, that's what it is. The divine energies point you out to learn this process. The MC is at 17 degrees in Libra, as I said. Divine energies from Mars, Uranus, and the North Node. It is about your divine relationship, divine partnerships from within you. Okay, and that energy is going to be very beautiful, maybe a little intense for you, but you gonna go through it because it's about the family. All right, the moon, the mother within you, supporting the goddess from within you. Beautiful energy. Now it is about you to evaluate your relationship with your mother, you, how you see your relationship within yourself as a mother, and how is your mother, are you a mother to your kids? That's what the moon will give it to you. What did you do? Is it proper communications, no communications, miscommunications? What is that it? What did you learn? What is the learning within you? How's the learning between you and your mother? How's the learning you as a mother that you gain through your life? And how is your learning goes with your kids? That expressions during this time is going to help you to grow. If you're masculine, you will understand that energies. You're going to be understandable on this position. That comes in that Mars is in a sextile with Venus, and the Venus is in triangle with the moon. And also Mars, Uranus in the North Node, they are in a trine with Pluto, and Pluto is in sextile with the Moon. All this four, which is that's the Moon, Venus, Mars, Uranus, North Node, and a Pluto, they all coming to play together during this hour for you to evolve, to gain the wisdom. At 6 p.m., the ascendant it's at 9 degrees in Capricorn. You gotta work. You gotta work for it. But what kind of work? The inner work. That energy that was earlier in the Scorpio, now it's within your spirit, within your soul. The same energy earlier we were talking about. It is about don't make the phone calls. It is about inner talk because MC it's sextiling Mercury and ascendant now trining Mercury. Okay, you're gonna be looking at that talk from within. But Mercury squares the moon. Your emotions during this time. If you expressing these emotions for it, be mindful because those emotions gonna be a push energy. You may be pushing your views towards someone, or you're gonna be pushing away a positive changes coming towards you. You need to talk to yourself. Okay, if you're in a fight from within, before the fight, find the peace from within, so you can be good within your relationship within yourself. The moon is trining Neptune and Jupiter. That is about the visions that you experience all the time. Now they're gonna come in and play on the next hour. Okay, from within. Um, so please don't communicate at this hour at 6 p.m. At 7 p.m., the MC is going to be at 19 degrees at Scorpio. Before in the ascendant, that was at 18 degrees. Now it's at 19. Okay. But that energy is opposing Eurodark. You have to go again through all this past before you actually heal. You have to get through this past. You have to review evaluations again before you do anything to gain the wisdom. And that's what the hour is here to tell us, okay, well, the fruits have to fermentate. The wine is not going to be ready that fast. You have to wait. Don't just destroy everything. Gain the wisdom before you do anything. So a lot of wisdom because of the past, whatever happened in the recent past for it. Please don't communicate, and particularly right now because of Mercury has no other aspect except a square with the moon. Again, the mother figure, the mother situation, evaluations and talks and so on. And probably it's not going to be pretty for it. But from within you, you're going to gain very good energies because at this time, Jupiter is trining the sun and Jupiter is trining the moon. Now, now that trines is going to be helping you to know what to express later on when the moon moves through Sagittarius. All right. And at 8 p.m., the MC is joining the moon, same thing like the ascendant for it. Again, no communications in there. All right. Learn. All right. Now, Jupiter trine all this is going to help you for it. You will. Okay. Jupiter is the spiritual growth, and now it's probably spiritual growth from what you knew about your mother and your father, or gaining the truth about the wisdom that you gained from them. Was that the right wisdom? That was the wrong wisdom? Whatever that is, now everything gets revealed to yourself. Okay, that's how it goes from within. The ascendant is an Aquarius. Rebellion, you want to fight to rebel, that's opposing, because the Saturn is at 14 degrees, is exact oppositions with the sun at 14 degrees. Ascendant is at 14 degrees 25 minutes, the sun is at 14 degrees 30 minutes. I mean, this is gotta be very mindful about this. You want to break everything, you want to break old rules, break things. You need to understand the difference between destructive action, destructive anger, and creative anger. The creative anger, it goes like, I will inspire myself, I will prove myself, I will do the work, I will fix the damage, I will fix everything. Compared to the destructive anger, is like, I will destroy anything, I will demolish everything, and I'm not going to deal with it. So there is two choices in there of this wisdom. So be mindful about that energy, because of ascendant is in Aquarius. We are in the age of Aquarius, and also Saturn is pretty close. It's at 22 degrees in there. He also opposing the sun. The more the sun moves forward towards the edge of the end of Leo, the more that energy towards 22 degrees of Leo, the more Saturn is going to limit you. You destroy, I'll destroy you. That's how Saturn works. That is the karmic ruler. You do what you did to others, I'll do it to you. That's, we gotta be careful with the visions of this, and that's what the wisdom of Leo is. Whatever you do, you create. Okay. So at 9 o'clock, the ascendant goes in Pisces. A lot of confusions. You're like, what the heck is going on? But the MC is in Sagittarius at 17 degrees. And now divine's talking to your soul, and you're talking to the divine. It's like, oh my God. Oh, you pray God, you asking for a lot of things from it. Probably you did. You realize things. You realize situations for it. The moon, it's squaring Mercury, and the ascendant, it's opposing Mercury. Really? No communications. Really, Dio? Yes, exactly. But revaluations with your mother father figure, or understanding about the mother father figure within you, is going to be on the menu, because Jupiter, it's trining the moon and trining the sun. Okay, but the sun, it's trining AMC. You're going to see that overnight the moon is going to move, and we're going to begin to feel the trine uh, between the sun and the moon. And that is going to be when the sun and the moon is going to come in together to help you, you to get help from the elders. But what is elders? That that could be our mother, father figure, but that could be the elders within the universe, because Jupiter is retrograde to grow wisdom from the cosmic mother, father figure. Okay, so at 10 p.m., the ascendant, it's in Aries. You're kind of like realize thing, did a inner work. Now you want to do something. You want to create something. Creative power. If you are an owl person, that is the time where the owls actually wake up, and you feel this new energy. You feel this new desire, divine energies from Mercury. Now that healing wisdom begins to talk to you, and that energy is beautiful, all right, to help you to understand, to have a new beginning. Ascendant is at 3 degrees at Aries. You're gonna be looking at that new energy, that you have to take different approach. All right, different approach. The ascendant is in trine with the moon. mother situations, figures, probably mother issues. It's kind of come up more seriously to take a new approach as all these mother questions from within you. Pluto, it's supporting everything that it's on Taurus. It's been all day. It's going to be a sextile with Neptune and the ascendant. Good visions for it. The MC is at 1 degrees in Capricorn. Get to work. Okay, that's what that is. When the ascendant is in Aries, give you the fire, the energy to look for it. But MC, it is over at Capricorn that says like, get to work. You need to be a truth. That's what this is. And the spirit's going to talk to you from within because MC is in trine with Mercury. Beautiful inner communication from within yourself. All right. And at 11 o'clock, the ascendant is going to be at 28 degrees. And Aries, a lot of things because right now the MC is at 15 degrees. Capricorn divines energy with the sun, wisdom, understanding from a wise person, could be father figure, could be a wise man, could be someone who give you the wisdom. That's why some of the young kings, they had a someone to go to for an advice, uh, some wizard or an astrologer. That's what they have, this purpose. And you might want to feel like you need one. You have to go someplace, you have to gain this wisdom. Could be your father figure, could be a cosmic father, could be a god for you. That's what this energy will be present. Beautiful time with everything that goes on in Taurus. It's about look the reality, the physical reality in there. Look at it. I give this. I give you a power, which is Mars. I give you Uranus, which is to help you with these sudden changes. And I give you the new life in there to build there the new life. What happened there? What's going on? So the ascendant at Aries is going to be squaring Venus. It's like the love. Are you demanding love, or you have the love from within you? And the ascendant is also squaring Pluto. Like I don't want to change, but Saturn is the karmic ruler. Is like, hey, let me help you understand karma from within, understand the situations from within, grow and learn from it. And the ascendant has an trine with Mercury, healing time for you. So the question is what gravitation are you gonna pick up from within you? What you're gonna gravitate towards? You, what are you gonna get there? All right, what energies are you going to use? Are you gonna pull towards you the positive things, okay, and deal with the negative stuff, or you just going to be attracting negative things and get more negative energies from within you? That is what that is. And the divine just telling you what's going to happen with your actions. That's what the connections within the divine is going to be working within you throughout the day to gain that wisdom for you. All right, guys. So that was it, the astrology report. And for it, Lisa, thank you. Thank you for being here. If you have any questions, let me know for it. As far as I see that you're the only one person here watching. If there's some questions, let me know. If there is not, I'm just gonna close this report for rest of the people so they can have it, and come tomorrow for another daily gravitational report. And Lisa, much love to you. All right, and so no question. And Lisa, I will see you later on at our 4 p.m. chat. Hope you have a great day.